Hello everybody and welcome back. We're looking at question 18 now on the 7th grade Gauss paper from 2006. Keiko and Leah run on a track that is 150 meters around. It takes Keiko 120 seconds to run 3 times around the track. And it takes Leah 160 seconds to run 5 times around the track. Who is the faster runner? And at approximately what speed does she run? Okay. So the faster runner, to determine the faster runner, we sort of just need to calculate their speeds. Okay. Once we know which one is the faster runner, we'll also know their speed, and so this will be very quick to answer. So this really boils down to how do we calculate Keiko and Leah's different speeds? Okay. So, well, how do we calculate speed in general? Speed is distance traveled over the time it takes you to travel that far. Okay? Now, we know the distance of the track, and we know how many times they run around the track, so we know the distance that each of these two girls has gone. So we might, for example, see that Keiko's speed will be 3 times around the track divided by the 120 seconds it took her to run that. Well, the track is 150 meters, as they tell us. So we get 150 meters times 3 times around the track divided by 120 seconds. All right. Well, we can do some things. The zeros will cancel out. Ultimately, we're going to get something with meters per second. The 3 and one of the 3's down here will cancel out, so we get 15 over 4 meters per second. Now, I'm not going to leave it like that, because if we take a look at the answers, they're given in decimal. So we want our answers to be in decimal so that we can pick the right one out when we go to answer. So we grab our calculator, 15 divided by 4, and yes, some of you out there will probably be able to do this in your head calculating it out, because it's not particularly hard. Half of 15 is 7.5, and then half of that is 3.75. But a calculator, they're allowed, they're handy, why not use them? So Keiko travels at 3.75. And already, this rules out a number of answers. Now, it doesn't rule out, well, not a number of answers, but it doesn't rule out whether or not Leah won. But we do know that if Keiko won, it would have to be with 3.75 meters per second, so it can't be Keiko with 2.4. Okay? So we write down our decimal here, 3.75 meters per second. Now, how about Leah's speed? So Leah goes around the track 5 times. And she does that in 160 seconds. So the track, again, 150 meters. And then over 160 seconds, once again, the zeros will cancel. Not a whole lot else will cancel. We'll get 75, which is 5 times 15, over 16 meters per second. Okay. So what exactly is that? Well, without getting my calculator out, let's just do a mental exercise. 15 over 16 is just a little less than 1. 16 over 16 would be 1. 15 over 16, a little less than 1. Multiply it by 5. This should be a little less than 5. So certainly something that looks like 4 point. That's going to beat the 3.75 of Keiko. And if we take a look, only one of the Leah answers has a 4 point something in it. So I'm inclined to guess D right now. But, again, we've got our calculator. Why not use it? 75 divided by 16, 4.6875. Of course, we could round that to the 4.69 that we see. So Leah is the one who runs faster. And that means our answer, as I said, is D. Okay. So that does it for question 18. 2 more to go in part B. questions 19 and 20, and those will be in the upcoming videos. Thank you as always for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.